Since we're ending the year with a toy review, I thought, what the heck, let's do another one. Again, this is another early Christmas gift, so stick around to see what it is. Hello, fellow dorks and dorkettes, and welcome to It Came From My Side of the Laundry Room. My name is Rob, and in this episode, we are taking a look at another early Christmas gift that I was lucky enough to get. Again, this is one that came via gift card, and I found this on sale, and I had to jump on it. I'm skipping the gift wrap this time. The gag's over with, and I think I've had my fill of gift wrapping after wrapping all my kids and everyone's gifts. So, this is another Dungeons & Dragons figure from NECA. This is Zarak. Zarak? However you pronounce it. But this goblinoid assassin is pretty rad. Again, he is one based on an original LJN design, and I never had him as a kid. He wasn't one that I was really after, and he kind of was a peg warmer back in the day. But NECA, of course, upped their game, and he looks great. So, let's go take a look at him, and hopefully I won't need crazy glue this time. Okay, here is Zarak. I went ahead and took him out of the box. The box is awesome, but yeah, we want to look at the figure. And I didn't want to have you guys have to listen to all the popping and fighting with the packaging because NECA don't mess around. They really put their figures in their bubble, and yeah, it was a pain. Anyway, first things first, I think he looks really great. Let's take a look at him a little bit more up close. I love that face sculpt. I mean, he truly looks vile and evil, just like a good assassin should. Ooh, great pouches, good leather work. Little hook here. I wonder what that's for. I would have loved to see that on Elkhorn for him to put his jug of moonshine or Dwarven mead on. Like Elkhorn, he doesn't have a lot of mobility in the legs. His arms are a little stiff, but good mobility. Got the double elbow there. Twists in all the right places. That sounded weird. And the packaging said that his torso armor comes off, so we'll have to see if we feel adventurous enough to change his head. I don't want any weird crap to happen like with the Elkhorn figure. Yeah, that was... I think I'm going to title that episode The Tragic Fate of Elkhorn, but who knows. But all in all, he looks great. I love the texturing. Looks very much like burlappy. I just thought that was an elaborate collar. I didn't realize that was torso armor. This doesn't come off. Anyway, he has two scabbards here. Really nice hook up there. Let's put a picture here of what the original figure looked like, so we can take a note real quick. There we go. So he has 2 small daggers there. He also comes with another head without the hood on. Hey, buddy. Hey. And 5 interchangeable hands. I don't understand why they don't give you an even number. He has this potion. It would have been cool if they did like an old baby bottle thing that when you flipped it up, it looked like it was being drank. And he also comes with a hook and rope so he can scale castle walls to get to his victims. And this awesome like short sword. Again, the flocking is coming off this. I used a different method and apparently it's not working that great, so apologies. But let's change out his hands. Hopefully it's as easy as Elkhorn's. That was the only thing easy about that figure. Yeah, these joints are tight. Hello. So, yeah, they come off pretty easy. So let's put his hands. Let's see here. I'll leave his left hand like that, and we will just. Look, he also comes with one of those, like Elkhorn did. I wonder if that's like to hold the potion. Because I was thinking maybe Elkhorn's was so he could drink from his moonshine. Come with different size openings of the hand. Here's the bigger one. Oh. Here's a smaller one. I love how grimy it looks. I mean, he just looks like a grimy, vile dude. Here's that one again. Come on, go into focus. Nope. It's going to be that way, huh? There we go. And we have 2... Believe me, we have 2 closed fists. Why is it going to be like that again? There we go. So, let's put his sword in his hand. Very nice. Like he's going to come up and put his hand on your shoulder and then shank you from behind. Phew! Maybe I will switch it out because just want to see how he looks with another accessory I pulled out. If it'll even fit in his hand. Give him Elkhorn's torch. What an awesome face sculpt. Man, I love that. So, I don't think it would be a proper NECA video without trying to remove his head and getting triggered. just switch it back to this hand. So, I mean, he has a lot more mobility in his head than Elkhorn did. I mean, just because he doesn't have a... Whoa. Wow, I'm afraid I'm going to mess up his cloak, his hood. That came off really easy. Whoa, dropped his head. I feel like you could take his head out of this. I mean, you don't need to. I'm pretty sure. Oh, look, he's got a blue t-shirt on underneath. Just doesn't look as cool. Yeah, he needs that. So his head came off 100 times easier than Elkhorn's. And the new one goes on 100% easier. I guess villains are just easier to get along with. So, luckily this video is a lot shorter because we're not having to deal with a lot of extra hoopla as we did with Elkhorn's. And this guy comes with a lot less accessories, which I think is odd, because I assumed Elkhorn came with more because he's a shorter statured character and they want to charge the same price. This guy's the same size. We'll pull Elkhorn out here in a minute and compare their sizes. Let's see him hold one of these. Easy peasy. Now this is going to make me a liar. Don't make me use the trigger graphic. Maybe that'll be the way I actually rate stuff, since I don't. A trigger scale. I think he looks cool. I dig him. So let's get two of the other NECA D&D figures down and see how they compare in size. Here is Elkhorn. Move the camera over. I mean, they are the same size and stature for the most part. And now let's see how they compare to Warduke. I mean, he's so much taller, he's out of frame. I mean, he's a good, I don't know, 3 inches or so taller. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, I mean, without all the hardships and without all the accessories, that's pretty much all I have to say about Zarak. I mean, I think he's pretty rad. Really happy to get him. Let's move the guests out of the way. And just bask in his greatness for a second before we head back to me. Okay, folks, back to me. Now, that's the way it should be. Drama-free, nothing ticked me off or triggered me as much as that Elkhorn figure. Zarak is the bomb as far as I'm concerned. I mean, he's got a great sculpt, a great face, and I'm going to throw this picture up, but when I was taking pictures for the thumbnail, I turned off all the lights but just one background light, and it's almost like his eyes were glowing red. It was rad. I think it looked totally boss. But I don't know if that's just the lighting I used or if that was something that they had thought of when they, did the paint job on him. Anyway, great figure, already up on my shelf. I played with him a bit with the background. Yeah, just really happy with it. And like I said, that's the way it should be. No muss, no fuss, just happy, joyful, toy-playing fun without busting out the crazy glue. I don't mean to be throwing Elkhorn under the bus, but yeah, that was just, that video ended up being like 20 minutes long just because I was wrestling with it, fighting with it, just trying to make a good situation out of it. And of course he had a ton of accessories that we had to look at, so that was part of it as well. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you got something to say, please leave a comment. I love reading them, and I love getting back to everyone. And if you're new around here and you enjoyed this or any of the other videos that YouTube is recommending down here, please hit subscribe. And if you hit that little bell icon, you will be notified whenever there's new episodes. So anyway, until next time, thanks for watching. Keep being rad and stay dorky.